Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, let's go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, pain, surgeries, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, let's talk about today the beauty of getting up early, doing everything that you absolutely do not want to do, and enjoy the whole rest of your day. Remember, I talked about success is truly what you do today. That's it. When you get to your goals, when you get to your dreams. I said this to my son the other day. He was like, Mom, I can't wait till I did. I said, Joey, today's the day. It just pretend like, okay, you already have that. Now, what are you going to do today? We all obsess, okay, we're going to be happy when we lose the weight. We're going to be happy when we get a certain number. We're going to be happy when we find a certain man. We're going to be happy when we find a certain woman. I suggest you get up, do your day, start your day, and do everything that you don't want to do to have a successful day. What is so exciting, and I'm living it, and I was a workaholic all my life, and it was funny. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said to me, I was talking about people that just really all they do is play, play, play. And I realized I love life in harmony. Life in harmony is my playground, but I like the balance of doing other things also. Um, and I'm trying to be a little bit more social. Like today, we're going out to dinner with a couple, the woman that helped bury our dog. She brought the backhoe over. We're taking her out and her husband out tonight, and these are people I don't know. So I'm getting out of my comfort zone. We're going to be spending the evening together, and again, it feels good. Like Michael Singer said, breaking through that wall, doing different things. It's funny. I love my work. I'm passionate about my work. I love doing my counseling. I love doing workshops. I love being with my family, the children and the grandchildren. But there's stuff that I want to start doing too. I'm with people all the time. So being a social bug is really hard for me. Like tonight, got a special outfit to wear. I want to feel really good. I want to enjoy myself with my husband. So today, what I want you to do is get everything you absolutely don't want to do first thing in the morning so you can enjoy your day. And it's amazing when you get up early. See, this is the thing about getting up early. I get up early 7 days a week. Why would you ruin your days off and just sleep them away? Now, it's one thing if you need to catch up with sleep, but it's another thing. I personally still like to get everything done in the morning, and if I need to take a nap in the afternoon, I find that to be absolutely delicious and wonderful to do. Us resting and knowing that I got all my work done. So today, that's what I want you to focus on. Do the things that you don't want to do, and set up the day for you to enjoy the rest of the day. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need the breakdowns to have the breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with oceans to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. The Dalai Lama. I love that. And I love serving and being there for people. Like my dad said, go where you're needed most, Marianne, and I'll never forget those words, and that's what I try to do. I try to go where I'm needed most. Okay, I like to read from different books. The Message from the Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. We're finishing up towards the end here, and he's helped me with my emotions. You must learn to be. You must learn to be comfortable with psychological disturbances. If your mind becomes hyperactive, just watch it. If your heart starts to heat up, let it go through what it must. Try to find the part of you that is capable of noticing that your mind is hyperactive and that your heart is heating up. That part is your way out. There's no way out through building this model of yours. The only way to inner freedom is through the one who watches the self. The self simply notices that the mind and the emotions are unraveling and that nothing is struggling to hold them together. Experiment for an entire day with being okay with everything that happens in your heart and mind. Are you able to just watch the energies inside of you that would drive you to behave in certain ways? Are you able to be comfortable with any discomfort that came up? There is room in the self for every experience. Imagine that there is nothing you have to do about anything that comes up within. All struggling is over and you are at peace with everything. Write about how you perceive this state of great peace. You know, I find that my battle is usually with my husband. The struggles that I have are usually with my husband because he's the closest to me. I do have some struggles sometimes on the outside, but mostly all my work is done in the home with my children, my grandchildren, my husband, the people closest to me. That's where my work is because those are the people that matter to me most, the people that I love in my circle of people that I keep in my life and the people that I'm vulnerable with and share, like get really raw, get really deep and share things that I wouldn't share with anybody. And sometimes, like what I find with my husband, one of the biggest things that get in the way is the ego and the pride. And I do things I feel like that are protecting us. And there's times where my husband feels like taking control, and his ego and pride is in the way. And again, it's about doing the right thing, like Michael Singer says, doing the right thing and feeling uncomfortable and being okay with being uncomfortable, but knowing that you're doing the right thing. That's where I am today. So today, when we make stands, it can be uncomfortable, But if you know that you're doing the right thing for the higher good for you and your partner and the people that you love, be okay with that uncomfortableness. It's love, uh, discipline, structure, boundaries. That's all love, and not allowing people to just do whatever they want to do. And for so long, I have always just eaten a lot of stuff that I didn't want to eat. I no longer do that. I now speak up. And taking charge of your life and having a good life in the beginning is very uncomfortable, but the rewards are insurmountable when you break through those walls. And remember, everything we're teaching now, I'm working with a woman right now, and she's so used to having a man in her life. And one of my dear friends that I'm really enjoying, the reason we're getting along so well in our life is because there's not a man in her life, and we can fully just be present with each other. I want to talk about this, the power of learning how to be with yourself, learning how to sit with yourself, learning how to live with yourself. There's so much power, and I was explaining this to her. She's all over the place with all these different men and needing attention and feeling lonely. And I'm like, just sit the hell down. Like, shut it all down. Just get your divorce over with. One thing at a time. Sit with yourself. Get a book. Take yourself out to dinner by yourself. That's uncomfortable for her. And I said, you're going to be back to square one with the next man if you don't know how to sit with yourself. So today, I really want you to work on being able to sit with yourself. You carry absolutely no power in a relationship if your whole relationship is based on your man or your woman or your children or your grandchildren or your friends. If you can't sit with yourself, and if you can't make stands, and if you can't stand up for yourself, and if you can't set boundaries, what do you have? Nothing. You're just a puppet for everybody. They just dangle you, and you do whatever whatever you want them to do to beg for their love. Remember, I talked about this earlier in the beginnings of my podcast. Nobody is worth begging your love for. Nobody. I don't care who they are. Nobody's that special. And this is the problem. None of us are that special. And to give anybody that power, anybody that credit. And this is where the relationships get very dangerous, when you don't set boundaries. And again, when you do, you're teaching the other partner how to be with themselves and look at themselves and look at their part. We all play a part. Right now, I'm going through this. I'm always, see, Mac and I are so intense, and we're so give our 100% with everything we do. But there's times I just got to set boundaries and shut it down. It becomes too much. And have both of us look at what's going on here. What are you doing? Like, we need to step it back. So today, I want you to be able to just sit, like Michael Singer says, sit with your emotions, sit with your loneliness, sit with your uncomfortableness. It's okay. It's going to pass. And I want you to start get creative with your time. And every day, I want you to sit with yourself, without your partners, without your children, without your grandchildren, without anybody, and teach them how to sit with themselves. Do you realize the gift that we're giving by working on ourselves and not participating in all that bull, pathetic crap that we do every single day and wonder why our lives are not working? And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And the more people we help win, the more we win. And I want you to have a peachy day today. And thank you for listening.